लेके आई हूँ. ओके, तो जो पहला क्वेश्चन है, इफ xn is a discrete time signal, then the value of xn at non-integer value of n is 0, positive, negative or not defined. देखिए, for a discrete time signal, the value of xn, the value of, let me first of all let me choose the marker. What I have, देखिए n, what is n? It is a discrete time integer value. Okay, this n is what? It is a discrete time integer value. Okay, so for a discrete time signal, the value of xn for a DTS, means discrete time signal, the value of xn exists only at integral values of n. That means this n should hold integer value. So for a non-integer value of n, the value of xn does not exist. It is asking non-integer value, the value of n, value of n, or you can say the value of xn does not exist because it is asking non-integer value. Okay, if n is an integer value, n is a discrete time signal, xn is a discrete time signal, and it is an n is an integer value, then the value of the input a discrete time signal xn exists only for the integral values of n. For non-integer value of n, this is not defined. So the answer is fourth option. Next question is, the discrete time function defined as un is equal to c. What it is? It is actually, it is yes, un is equal to n for n positive and un equal to 0 for n negative. Okay, this you all know that this exists only for the positive values of n. If this is un and these are the values of integer values of n. Okay, okay, so this is the step function. So this is what? So no, this is unit step function. Un is equal to, actually this should be 1. The amplitude is 1. Okay, this is actually, this is ramp signal. This is ramp signal. I'm sorry. This, if it is given as un is equal to n, actually it should be rn is equal to nun. That means un is 1 for positive values of n and 0 for negative values. So actually this is a ramp signal. What it is? It is a ramp signal. This is unit step function. Ramp signal means like this way. It is ramp signal. So when we plot the graph for the given function, we get a straight line. If it is a continuous time signal, we will get a straight line passing through origin, the unit positive slope. Function is called unit ramp signal. Okay. Next question is, the phase function of a discrete time signal xn is equal to n, where a is equal to r e to the power j theta. See, tan theta, n theta, tan inverse n theta. See, x of n, actually it is not an, it is actually a to the power n. Okay, so xn is equal to a to the power n, and it is equal to r e to the power j theta of whole to the power n. That means it will be r to the power n e to the power j n theta. So xn is equal to what? It is r to the power n, and e to the power j n theta is what? It is cos n theta plus j sine n theta. Okay, so the phase function is what? Phase function will be tan inverse cos n theta by sine n theta. That means it will be, actually it is, no, actually you know tan inverse is y by x na, so it should be sine n theta, I think. No, it should be, let me clear this. Okay, you know that angle is always equal to the inverse of the imaginary function, na? Imaginary value by real value, so it should be actually tan inverse uh, 1 minute, actually you know tan theta is sine theta by cos theta. So if I write it as tan inverse of sine n theta by cos n theta, so it will be tan inverse tan n theta. So it will be what? It will be n theta. It will be x of n, and this is equal to n theta. So the answer will be B option. Okay. Next question is, the signal given by the equation summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity mod of xn to the power square. It is known as what? You know that magnitude squared values of xn. This is the magnitude squared value of xn. So our definition applies to complex valued as well as real valued signal. If the energy of signal is finite, if energy of signal is finite, that is, it is zero, it is not going to infinite. So this magnitude squared function is applicable to complex valued also and real valued signal also. So the answer will be what? Answer will be, it is actually neither power signal nor work done signal nor none of we mentioned, it is energy signal. Okay, so this is basically energy signal. Next question is, you know, the property of impulse function xn convolution delta n minus k, it should be xk delta n minus k. This you all know, you have been reading it for your btech previous semesters. Xn convolution delta n minus k is equal to xk convolution delta of n minus k. Okay, next question is, a real valued xn is called as antisymmetric. You know, this is again you have to follow the rules of Fourier transform property, or xn is equal to x minus n. No, for antisymmetric it should be xn is equal to minus x minus n. According to the definition of antisymmetric signal, the signal xn should be symmetric over origin. For the signal xn to be symmetric, it should satisfy the, sorry, for a signal to be antisymmetric, it should satisfy xn is equal to minus x minus n condition. Okay, okay, so this is this. Now odd part of a signal xt is this, you all know, this is also not done, this is also, this is even for even part, this is the odd part. That means for odd part of signal it will be 1 by 2 of xt minus of x minus t. Okay, so this is, this is the case. You know that xt, if it is the sum of the even part plus the odd part, so x, this x minus t is equal to what? Even x of my e minus t minus it is x of minus t. So by subtracting the above two equations, these, this is one equation, this is two equation. By subtracting the above two equations, we have what? X naught t is equal to half of xt minus x minus t. Okay, next question is, time scaling operation is also known as, you know, if the signal xn was originally obtained by sampling a signal x of at, okay, then the x of n is equal to x of a and t. Okay, now yn, if you have a signal yn is equal to x of 2n. Okay, say, so it is x of you can say a of 2 and t. Hence the time scaling operation is equivalent to changing the sampling rate. Time scaling means hota hai changing fs. Fs means sampling rate. Changing sampling rate, okay, that is from 1 by 2, sorry, from changing sampling rate from 1 by t to you can say it is 1 by t to 1 by 2t. Okay, so that is to decrease the rate by a factor of 2. So the time scaling is also called as downsampling. So the answer will be this much. Time scaling operation means to decrease the, to decrease the rate, sampling rate by a factor of 2. So this time scaling is called downsampling. If you have yn is equal to x of 2n, so this is x of a 2nt. Okay, you have to go through the signal system also. Time scaling operation is changing the sampling rate here in uh, DSP. Okay, next is, what is the condition for a signal xn is equal to brn? See, it is actually, I think it is br to the power n. Okay, this is a signal, input signal, xn is equal to br to the power n. Value of r, this value of r lies between, lies between 0 and 1. Then the value of xn, if the value of r lies between 0 and 1, then the value of xn goes on decreasing exponentially, goes on decreasing exponentially, okay, with increasing value of n, with increasing value of n. So the signal is called as a decaying exponential signal. This signal will be called as a decaying exponential signal. Okay, because here n value starts from 0, it is actually you are going to increase the value of n, and the value of r, actually sorry, this value of r, this value of r lies between 0 and 1. So the value of xn goes on decreasing exponentially with increasing of xn. Okay, you can say it is like this way. If it is br to the power n and r की वैल्यू 0 to 1 है, तो यहाँ पे r greater than 1 क्या applicable होगा? No, it won't be applicable. It will be, देखिए यहाँ पे तो दो ऑप्शंस एकदम कॉमन दिए हैं, 0 0 और r greater than 1. तो यहाँ पे आपका जो भी आप ए बी में से ये लगा सकते हैं, ठीक है. इट इज अ डिकेइंग एक्सपोनेंशियल सिग्नल. आपको दिया है, सॉरी, बी आर टू दी पावर एन, जहाँ पे आर की वैल्यू आपको दी है, सॉरी आई हैवंट सीन दिस, ई टू दी पावर अल्फा टी. इसको करेक्ट कर लीजिए, ये अल्फा टी इसमें है, ई टू दी पावर अल्फा टी. ओके, तो आपको पता ही होगा अगर r की वैल्यू 0 to 1 है तो यहाँ पे ये ज्यादा तो एक्सटेंड नहीं करेगा, डिकेइंग एक्सपोनेंशियल सिग्नल होगा, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट है द फंक्शन given by the equation xn is equal to, see, xn is equal to 1 for n is equal to 0 and xn is equal to 0 for n not equal to 0. ये कौन सा फंक्शन होगा बताइए? आपने डेल्टा टी फंक्शन देखा है, कंटिन्यूस टाइम इम्पल्स फंक्शन. इट इज एक्चुअली infinite at t equal to 0. This is your delta t. Okay, its height reaches to infinite at the time t equal to origin. So according to the definition of impulse function, it is defined only at n equal to 0. If it is delta n, so it is only defined at n equal to 0. So here it reaches to infinite height. So it is actually for discrete time signal, if n is the value of it, if n is integer and xn is the delta n is impulse function, it is only defined at n equal to 0 and is not defined elsewhere, which is as per the signal given. इसको हम यहाँ पे it does not exist. So it will be what? It will be impulse function, क्योंकि यहाँ पे xn 1 दिया है at n equal to 0 and 0 for n not equal to 0. बाकी step function में तो ये होता नहीं है. स्टेप फंक्शन में un इज इक्वल टू 1 होता है फॉर n पॉजिटिव होता है. रैम्प फंक्शन में xn इज इक्वल टू आप कह सकते हैं n un होता है फॉर n पॉजिटिव. ट्रायंगुलर फंक्शन में भी ये नहीं होता है, ठीक है. तो आपका इम्पल्स फंक्शन होगा. तो अगर आपको मेरा पढ़ाने का ढंग अच्छा लगा हो, इसको प्लीज एंड प्लीज एंड प्लीज लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा. ओके, टिल देन, थैंक यू, गुड बाय.